2022, and the offspring or the offspring of the offspring are the people that we find that are engaging in this culture of violence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so these things, these band-aid approaches that were not comprehensive, that were not well thought out, and for the reality of it is that were not informed by people that came from those situations.
And so
exactly, and I think that's why it's people. I'm not alone. People that have made it through that. But that's why people have to listen to people that have been impacted.
Yeah.
And then collectively we can come up with a more comprehensive approach that can really get at the root causes. But the thing that has persisted in communities like the one I come from, though, no matter if we go back to the 20s, the 30s, or the 40s, is poverty, right? So if we, violence prevention, substance abuse treatment, any mental health treatment, any of these things that we roll out, educational literacy resources, if the goal is not systemic change that has a clear focus on economic prosperity for said group, then we're never gonna really stop this perpetual cycle.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the thing, like none of these issues are an island, right? They're all interconnected. And we have to approach it that way. That's why I continue to use the word comprehensive. And these systems have to talk to each other, man. There's so many gaps, but the gaps won't be seen by somebody that's like this, to have sort of this drone approach where you just sort of like, now you gotta really talk to the people that are engaged in it, that can really inform the work. And I think we have models of where where on a small scale that's happening. You've seen programs that have sort of collaborative approach, and when you see they have more success than others, that's sort of why.
Yeah. Because
you have all these entities sort of working together for a common goal. And I think I take pride in the fact that I think DC is sort of ahead of the curve in a lot of that.
Okay.
But we got further to go for sure.
Yeah.
But I think we hopefully people around the country can sort of look at what we've been able to do with certain programs,
right,
and vice versa, and take best practices. The only thing I think about that is, last thing I'm gonna say, I think some of this stuff really has to be hyper local though.
Yeah.
Right? Because with the dynamics of what's going on in Miami may not be the same in DC,
right,
or Chicago, or LA, though it may be violence going on in all these places. Some of what can destabilize or disrupt the violence, it may be have to be tweaked a little bit for that locale. But again, that's why you talk to the people that are
go right.
Exactly, right. They can tell you, well, that won't really work here.
Exactly.
These are the dynamics of what we